This is the GIS Evening Report for Wednesday, April 3rd, 2024. I am Chrisanne Mitchell. In the headlines, construction of new facility for Grenada Christian Academy to begin next week following sod turning and millions in investment. Details to this story and more after the break.
The Ministry of Agriculture and Lands, Forestry and Marine Resources announces the unfortunate decision to postpone the national consultation for the 2023 revised National Poultry Policy and Action Program, originally slated for April 3rd, 2024. The event will be rescheduled to a later date, which will be announced in due course. This decision was necessary to accommodate conflicting schedules with other previously arranged events. The ministry urges you to remain attentive for the announcement of the new date regarding the hosting of the national consultation.
Welcome back. On November 22nd, the Ministry of Education signed a $27.4 million contract with Kichanoa and Sunrise Construction JV Inc. to begin construction of a new school facility for the Grenada Christian Academy at Pearl St. Andrew. Today, the process moves one step closer with a sod turning ceremony at the new school site, which is located behind the basketball court adjacent to the Pearls airstrip. Construction is scheduled to begin next Monday, April 8th. Annette Moore has the details in this report.
On November 22, 2023, the Ministry of Education signed a $27.4 million contract with Kichanoa and Sunrise Construction JV Incorporated to begin construction of a new school facility for the Grenada Christian Academy at Pearls St. Andrew. Today, April 2nd, 2024, the progress moves one step closer with a sod turning ceremony at the new school site, which is located behind the basketball court adjacent to the Pearls airstrip. Construction is scheduled to begin next Monday, April 8th. The Grenada Christian Academy currently houses just under 150 students, but will be able to accommodate 300 in the new school structure, with the future possibility of expanding that number up to 500. Government, ministry, and school officials, the contractor, students, and community members gathered to witness the sod turning.
Education is not a subject or a topic or a public good that is to be politicized or made partisan, but is one that we should all embrace and work to make sure that we bring to fruition and to success. So I want to start off by publicly acknowledging MP Kate Lewis and publicly thanking the former administration for the tremendous work that they would have done to ensure that this project is a reality today. And we are only doing what must be done to ensure that we get the project up and going.
That may feel good. I want to go in the elevator. Oh, yes, netball coach. I play netball so.
Former principal of the Grenada Christian Academy shares in the joy.
Being here today, my heart is thrilled and overwhelmed to know that a dream has come true.
At least 175 people are expected to be employed on the project at peak periods of construction. Other benefits to the community will include improvements to the civil infrastructure to include roads, drainage, utilities, and more, skill development in the area of construction, and community engagement. Construction is expected to be completed in 18 months. The architectural firm is Beston Consulting. The general student experience will be enhanced via increased access to extracurricular activities and an improved sports and academic program. The scope of works includes the complete construction of 4 three-story buildings to house approximately 11 classrooms, and it will also include a basketball court. The project engineer is Tiffany Donald. She gives more details.
The proposed new school will have increased classroom space and rooms to facilitate all practical learning. It will be equipped with laboratories for sciences, food and nutrition, clothing and textile, home management, and the like. Moreover, the design did not neglect the technical subjects and also incorporates rooms for electricity and electrical technology, auto mechanics, and small engine repair, and building technology, just to name a few. Some other noteworthy amenities are the office spaces designated for the management and staff of the school, the sick bay, the cafeteria, and recreational grounds. But beyond its physical structure, this school will embody our shared value of inclusivity, having elevator access to accommodate the individuals who have mobility challenges. This school will be massive, as you can now imagine, and is expected to offer gainful employment opportunities for the duration of the construction.
Honorable Kate Lewis, the parliamentary representative for St. Andrew Northeast, is encouraged by the developments.
It is both an honor and profound joy to stand before you here today at this sod-turning ceremony for the construction of the Grenada Christian Academy, a project that marks a significant milestone in the journey of educational development and excellence in St. Andrew Northeast. As parliamentary representative, and as someone who has dedicated a considerable part of my career to the education and youth development, witnessing this ceremony, this important project, is not just a professional milestone for me. It is a personal delight. This project embodies our collective commitment to nurturing young minds and hearts. It stands as a testament to what we can achieve when we put the future of our children and our country at the forefront of our agenda.
Principal of the Grenada Christian Academy, Eversley George, notes that current challenges such as teachers having to share classrooms and classroom congestion is expected to be remedied in the new school structure. He also looks forward to the future introduction of new subjects like physics and chemistry.
This will play a pivotal role in ensuring the physical and mental well-being, promoting regular attendance, and facilitating effective teaching and learning. Surely, it will enhance the overall educational experience, creating an atmosphere where students can carefully engage with their studies and explore new potentials. As we know, a good school infrastructure is the foundation upon which a robust and equitable education system is built, impacting not only academic achievement, but also shaping the holistic development of the next generation.
I am very much pleasured to be witnessing this morning. It's been a long process, it's been long awaiting, and finally we're at this juncture. So I'm excited, I am happy to see that we're actually getting off the ground with this project, and I look forward to the completion of this project, yes. Community members, yes, they're excited about this because there's this stigma towards the institution, and having this state-of-the-art facility being erected here for the students and the community, it's something they're looking forward to, yes.
Teachers at the Grenada Christian Academy are elated because their struggles with the current facility will soon come to an end.
In the past, we faced faulty roofs, so whenever the rain came through the classrooms. The students had to basically open umbrellas at times, faulty windows where the rain came in, shared classroom spaces. Even today, we share classrooms because this, based on the subjects that we teach, they are twinned or tripled, so sometimes two teachers are in the same class teaching two different subjects. It does prove a problem because the students sometimes their interests are piqued in another subject, so we constantly have that back and forth with the students. In addition, the labs are a problem. The teachers, science teachers especially, have to work with their labs, and even now there's a classroom we have under the school. It's barricaded. However, when it rains, we still get wet. So there's a problem for space all around.
We have no labs, such as for subjects like chemistry and a number of other science subjects. Even the F&N room has to be used as a science lab. So this is one of the major challenges that we have faced here. Even we are closer to the pasture for recreational activities. The PE teacher would gladly appreciate such gesture as well. So we are looking forward to the labs, the spacious environment, the solar panels, and even for the agricultural science, we heard about the rain harvesting project. So we are looking for all these things.
Minister for Education, Senator the Honorable David Andrew, is thrilled to support the Grenada Christian Academy in this new phase of school improvement and expansion. He also extended appreciation to the deceased missionary, Charles Carpenter, who started the school and brought it to the Pearls area.
We do anticipate quality and timely work. We'll be looking. We want to make sure things go well. This community is eagerly expecting and anticipating the delivery of this project. We want to see it happen just as keenly. And so we are counting on you, sir, project manager. We are counting on you, contractor. We are counting on you, our engineers in infrastructure. We are counting on all of our partners to deliver this product, quality product, in a timely fashion for the residents and persons in the surrounding communities of Pearls and around you.
Minister Andrew's sentiments were further emphasized by the Prime Minister, who is pleased with the environment that will exist in the school based on its design and the surrounding environment. The Infrastructure Minister thinks that this will foster improved teamwork and collaboration and may even ignite the imagination of students interested in technical careers, as it will be the only school on island with elevator technology. The Prime Minister noted that the government of Grenada has spent as much as US $65 million in school infrastructure upgrades in the past several years. Despite this, he says at least 45% of Grenada's schools remain to be rehabilitated post-Hurricane Ivan.
The aim of the building of the school is to improve basic education, the quality of it. But I think it's not just the quality, but also the quantity. Because obviously we're building a larger school, which means most students will have access to education first and foremost, and then secondly, to an obviously significantly improved modern education facility. And I want to take this opportunity to urge the contractor and the consultant to appreciate that the funding for this project, while borrowed from the Caribbean Development Bank, is going to be repaid by taxpayers of Grenada. And so the students and the principals and the taxpayers of Grenada deserve to see a finished product that will be the envy of the rest of Grenada. So when this is completed, I expect that we can drive by and marvel in awe and use this as a benchmark for what future construction of schools in Grenada should be like.
For the GIS Evening Report, I'm Annette Moore.
Thank you, Annette. Continuing the news, amid challenges posed by the COVID-19 pandemic, the Ukraine war, and past experiences like Hurricane Ivan in 2004, the World Bank is aiding Grenada in devising a plan for food security crisis preparedness. The Ministry of Agriculture and Lands, Forestry and Marine Resources convened a two-day technical working group workshop on Wednesday to develop a policy framework that will serve as a comprehensive national strategy that outlines how Grenada handles food crises by setting criteria for identifying problems and deciding when to act early. This is following approval of US $10 million by the World Bank under the Crisis Response Window Early Response Financing Facility to help Grenada respond to worsening food security conditions. Facilitated by the World Bank, the workshop's objective is to convene the appropriate stakeholders to enable swift action across the country's food and nutrition security systems. Minister for Agriculture and Lands, Forestry and Marine Resources, Honorable Lennox Andrews, underscored the importance of the prospective institutional framework.
We have a number of institutions who are involved. Because when the shock hit us, it is not affecting one individual or one ministry. It is affecting the whole country. It's affecting all Grenadians. And there is need, therefore, for all of the institutions to work together and to have that quick response so as to minimize the negative effect, especially if the shock is unavoidable. And therefore, I would expect to see that very strong institutional framework being created, and that there's going to be a mechanism that would coordinate the work
of all of those institutions so that they can respond harmoniously, in harmony, and deal with the situation as they arise.
The World Bank's financing facility aims to bolster resilience building efforts, with resources being tied to initiatives for crisis preparedness. Vgh'n serves as the senior agriculture economist at the World Bank.
A preparedness plan therefore allows us to establish how we can all work together to recognize potential food security crises ahead of time and follow clear time-bound steps to mobilize additional financing and action as needed. As such, this plan supports greater resilience to future shocks and a structural shift from a rather reactive to preemptive approach, where action is taken early and in a coordinated manner, so livelihoods can be protected and lives saved. The World Bank is supporting the preparation of this government-led and owned plan in Grenada, and it aims to build on existing country systems.
Acting Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Agriculture, Isaac Bagwan, emphasized the importance of a straightforward and easily implementable plan.
This should not be another academic exercise, but a plan that is workable, that is simple to implement, and something that we can feel all happy about. A crisis rarely gives you warning, but it demands action. Food security is a priority. We need your candid opinion, we need your candid input so that whatever plan that is developed and the process that is put into place, that it will be a workable plan so that all of us could benefit at the end of the day.
Grenada is among 25 countries receiving support from the World Bank in this initiative. This is the GIS Evening Report. When we come back, we'll hear about disturbing sexual offenses flagged by the Special Victims Unit of the RGPF.
Carriacou Maroon and String Band Music Festival 2024, April 26th to the 28th. Coming together to preserve and showcase our culture is who we are. Friday the 26th, Belmont at the Chapel. Early morning libation, 3 p.m. Saraka, 7 p.m. the official opening ceremony and cultural evening. Saturday from 10 a.m. Hillsborough Square. It's Strings in the City. Then at 8 p.m. we move to the Botanical Gardens for Cultural Explosion with local and regional performances featuring Touch, the band. Admission $60. Then on Sunday, it's the grand finale, Paradise Beach. From 12 noon, musical entertainment. And from 4 p.m., Paradise Beach Bands, cultural entertainment and live music. Admission $20. Come and learn to dance the quadrille and big drum on Paradise Beach every Sunday after the launch until the festival ends. Carriacou Maroon and String Band Music Festival 2024, April 26th to the 28th.
Welcome back. Parliamentary Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism and Culture with responsibility for culture, Senator the Honorable Quince Britton, is pleased with the investment made by his administration for infrastructural improvements at the Kirani James Athletic Stadium. He says this bears testament to the turnout and excellent reviews given by guests from across the region, coaches and athletes. He commended the excellent performances of the Grenadian athletes in both field and track events and called for an early start to preparations for the 52nd staging of the Games in Trinidad and Tobago next year.
It's amazing. It's my first character attending. I've always followed on TV. Well, we all know it's Easter weekend and you know how we hold Easter dear to our hearts. And I'm very impressed with the turnout here today because I traversed all the way from St. Patrick's this morning, and I was a bit concerned that that the attendance at the stadium today, but so far in the past 3 days, I think today is the best turnout that I've seen. I think people were saving up for the last day. Maybe if if it was not Easter weekend, we would have surely seen a packed stadium. Just as we see the support for our local intercall and so on. Grenadians love sports, so no doubt about it. But I'm happy, that we are doing our best. So far, we have 10 medals, and I think we are doing our best. There's always room for improvement. The athletes are giving out their very best. I hope, that next year, God's will, we go back to the drawing board and we don't have to wait for till next year. Yeah, yeah. We don't have to wait for till next year to go back to the drawing board, but I really hope that, we start the season very early. As this game's finished, we start the season very early because it's in neighboring country, Trinidad, next year. So I hope to be there as well.
Dwayne Johnson, middle distance coach for Team Jamaica, shared positive sentiments made by his athletes about the newly laid track, along with overall feedback from coaches in the athletes' village to the level of hospitality shown by the Grenadians and the local organizing committee.
They keep saying it's fast, so they seem to love it. It's a beautiful facility. I'll probably say one of the best in the Caribbean. I've been to quite a few Carifta games now, and this facility it's amazing. It's a wow, So I love it. I enjoy it. In addition to that, a lot of us coaches have been speaking around the back. The hospitality here has been so wonderful. You people have really taken care of us. It's been one of the most positive experiences we have ever had, traveling to all different Carifta games. So, yeah, it's fantastic facility and fantastic people. We're enjoying it.
St. Lucian Rani Harris, who is visiting the island, also praised the level of hospitality received on island.
What I can say, even before I came in here, I always heard good things about Grenada when it comes to the people, the hospitality and how nice they could be. And I'm actually experiencing it for myself. For the past few days, I must say, I cannot say that I haven't been treated good. Everywhere I go, the Grenadians, they're always ready to help. They're always ready to, to ensure that you're okay. So I'm loving it. Grenada is beautiful.
The Special Victims Unit of the Royal Grenada Police Force has flagged a disturbing trend of sexual offences with minors under the age of 12. 9 complaints of indecent assault have already been received for the year, and the RGPF says more shocking is the fact that some of the offences are committed by other minors. Corporal Kimber Coutain and 292 Woman Detective Constable Kizian Francis, attached to the SVU, joined Sherry and Noel for the one-on-one with the RGPF program on Wednesday. According to Corporal Coutain and Constable Francis, based on the people coming forward, they think education on sexual violence, abuse, and other forms is reaching the population.
These children are victims. They are able to speak and to see what happened to them as young as 3 years old, and that's impressive because we have made a lot of drive towards education, good touch, bad touch, and we implore on parents and guardians to educate your child as young as they are. In the event something happens, they're in a position to speak out. And we have been seeing this development in respect to being able to express themselves and to give a recount of what had transpired.
To add with Corporal Coutain, we had 9 complaints being made of children within that age range, under 12, and it was most so far indecent assault.
Corporal Coutain added that in the case where both the victim and perpetrator are minors, the unit works diligently to help both parties.
Also important to note that when we have the victim and perpetrator, right, who are of tender age, or the objective given in the Juvenile Justice Act is not so much for prosecution, but so to help, to rehabilitate them somehow, to get them to discontinue these practices, to understand their choices also again. So the whole effort is to work with them and help them and try to create a better growing adult coming in the future.
The Special Victims Unit, which is a sub-office of the Criminal Investigation Department, said the public can help by raising awareness among the younger population. However, they have identified some strategic areas where more attention is needed.
At the unit, we're going to continue with our educational programs, sensitization programs in terms of school visit, school presentation lectures, community walkthroughs, marches. We're still going to continue with that, but we're going to zoom in a little bit more on the western side and the eastern side, which are being kind of neglected to an extent.
Okay.
Also, we're going to target Carriacou and Pitimatnik. We haven't really done anything much there, so we have on stream a project which is going to incorporate a lot of the things that we have been doing, like the school visits, the media programs, community walkthroughs. So we're going to engage them further with the help of other entities. We're looking forward to making it a more progressive, kind of aggressive move in terms of educating and sensitizing the general public.
This brings us to the end of the GIS Evening Report for Wednesday, April 3rd, 2024. I am Kristen Mitchell saying thank you on behalf of the news and production team here at the Government Information Service.